Sir, this isn't Umbrella Chronicles.
So?
Well, fuck that. We're moving right into my thing because you guys won't even record Umbrella Chronicles until everything just is nice and dandy. So we're doing my thing right now.
Yes, sir, Master. Right away, sir.
Please don't whip us.
Welcome to
geez. Resident Evil 2 Remake.
Start game.
Does he not say it?
No,
He
because
does.
they stopped doing. They stopped doing that ever since 7, and I hate that. But he technically does. I know what James is about to say.
Yeah.
He technically does, but only when. But yeah, so we can
Only
start
when you're
with
using the
Leon,
classic,
but-
skin.
Also,
skin
I want to
sound,
show you
whatever.
the costumes.
Okay.
Yeah, normal and alternate and all that. However, I will say, for the sake of some stuff, I am going to be changing, out of the request of James here, I am going to be changing the costume every now and then, for Leon at least. Claire I'm keeping in the Elsa Walker outfit because I really like it.
And to be fair, when you stop and think about it, it does make a little more sense if she's coming to this backwater town all the way in a motorcycle.
And I'm also throwing this out there of like Matt and I are gonna be because I'm helping out with recording the Claire B scenario while he does Leon A. I just love the idea of him like, I'm gonna be festive and show off my fashion, and I'm not.
You know, I want to ask, since you have no intention of showing it off at all, what are some of Claire's other costumes aside from Elsa and the classic skin?
We got like a military.
We got a trucker
skin.
burger skin.
Which, by the way, I know how they apparently tried
actually-
to make this burger. They apparently tried to make this burger as disgusting looking as possible. But the problem is, it literally looks so realistic. They kind of accidentally double back, and it looks good. I kind
mean,
of want to eat it.
It's just a big greasy bacon cheese.
Yeah.
That's how you know it's good.
It's one of those cases where you're going to look at it and think, ew, gross, or damn it, now I'm hungry.
Yeah.
Which I guess, yeah, that's the other big thing we can talk about showing off this. The first game on the channel to show off is after the events of Resident Evil 1 Remake. This takes place, I want to say, about a couple weeks after the events of Resident Evil 1.
Months.
2 months.
2 months. Right away on the RE engine that brought us Ghosts and Goblins and an arcade, a
Collection,
full
yes.
Capcom arcade collection. This is the RE engine. I think the first game to use it was RE7.
Eyes on the road, sir.
Yes, Resident Evil 7 was the first game to use the RE engine, but this game, in my opinion, utilizes it pretty much the best. Even, I love Resident Evil Village, but this game just looks
Sir?
gorgeous.
Sir?
Boy.
Ow.
Sir, I said eyes on the road. You're gonna get your license revoked for that kind of madness.
And
Among other things.
Oh, hold on, I do apologize. It seems I accidentally put in a copy of Final Destination. Let me switch that.
Oh, man.
I was actually going to say we're about to also meet something, in, at least as far as the plot is concerned, something a little bit new to the Resident Evil franchise. In that, now, my events at the old manor, the what was the name of the mountain? range
The
in
Spencer
Resident Evil 1?
Mansion.
Archelay Mansion.
Or Arclay Mansion.
Yeah, the Arclay Mountain Spencer Mansion, and
Jesus. Bald!
Oh no! I'm Kyle Gass! Where's Jack Black?
because yeah, as you see there, we have an issue on our hands where, as Matt and I are going to learn, something new's been happening, and those zombies at the Arclay Mountains were not the only zombies being made, and they are far from the least resilient zombies we're about to find.
To be fair, people have noted the zombies in Resident Evil 1 are pretty fucking resilient as well. Not as resilient as these, but like not as much. Also, I hope you guys saw the gas prices on that sign because
Welcome to the 90s.
Oh boy!
Oh, I wish.
So, while we're here, sobbing over such cheap prices, I mean, not taking inflation into account, why don't you tell us about our lead here, Matt?
Yes, tell us about Zac Efron here.
Fuck you.
He does kind of look like him.
He does absolutely look kind of like him, but continue.
Before he got plastic surgery. Anyway, yes, he did actually. Go look it up. It's kind of sad.
Continue.
But yeah, so this is Leon S. Kennedy. Last week was supposed to be his first day on the job, but he got pushed back 1 week due to some problems that I can't remember. However, it is a good thing. Also, Myzoil, hi.
Come to think of it, In the original game, wasn't it more so the case that he was late to his job?
I think so. The idea just being that it was just a freak accident, and
Yeah, I think they retconned it here since a week delay. I mean, it does seem more practical at a time like this.
Then also, if he is late for his job, be arriving to his job in the middle of the fucking night.
You know, he could have been the night shift. They have to. Cops don't clock out.
No, I
The
know.
police force doesn't just clock out and be like, okay.
Also,
So
here's
yeah.
a very modern-looking gas station in this game set in 1998.
Not
Hello?
too. Honestly, it doesn't
hi.
seem that much worse for wear.
Oh, okay. And also another big thing that Matt is showing off as far as this and the third remake go is this was also revolutionary for the remakes in that we are no longer locked to a fixed camera.
Yes.
We're going full on RE4.
Do you need help, Officer Harrison Ford?
Oh boy.
Now he does.
He looks too thin to be Harrison Ford. It actually looks a bit like the.
No,
he
his
actually looks
face. No, look at his face. It looked just like Harrison Ford. Come on, man.
He
Lord.
looked more like the janitor from Scrubs. Also, I realize the inappropriate thing to be pointed out here. Yes, we have zombies again.
Zombos.
Again.
Pop him in the head,
Cool.
and then he'll be dead.
And also, fun fact: don't fucking try to kill them. You will just waste your ammo. Perfectly timed headshots reward you with not a dead zombie, but a stunned one for long enough to escape.
Yeah, I just realized that did not kill him.
Oh.
You actually
Yeah, no. For this RE2 remake, definitely changed the way zombies work in traditional RE fare, and that you really shouldn't be wasting your time trying to kill them with your weak ass shots.
They are
And
absolutely
then here-
built. They're absolutely built and designed to be obstacles, where your bullets are keys.
Yes.
Come on, tutorial. We don't have time for this.
Well, this is just showing off the same. Again, we'll be seeing this much later on in.
I could just imagine at that exact moment, Leo was looking into his professional RPD handbook just to figure out what the heck he's supposed to be doing in such a situation.
It's like, the key goes into. But yeah. No,
I mean, when you look at this guy and how he acts, I mean, even so with the original game.
Oh.
Oh, hello, as a walker.
Oh.
But I was going to say, like, Leon, back in his olden days, he was a total Boy Scout.
Yeah. No, he's fine. Again, he's just trying to figure out what's going on here, because.
Yeah, and according to Infinite Darkness, he is also still a Boy Scout.
So a
yeah.
rookie cop and a college student walk into a gas station, and then suddenly zombies.
Well, I
She
think.
kind of looks more. She looks more like a Formula One racer in that outfit.
Stop me if you heard this one already. We should move. Because as you're also more or less gathering after we read some of those notes back in Resident Evil 1 remake. Again, Arclay Mountains Arclay Mountains are about to not be the only people who've ever dealt with zombies.
Nope.
They're going public. They're going out. They're going out with a big brand, and.
Yeah, they're really branching out. They just set out a new advertising plan.
It's a very aggressive marketing campaign, but you can't deny that it's effective.
If only we
Yeah,
were professional.
they-
Sorry, real quick. If we were professional editors in something like this, I could just imagine Yoshi would pass on by, going all, Raccoon City sounds lovely.
No,
Devil damn it.
Honestly-
I could accept all of the frames of him are from behind. So
Yeah.
like if it was from the side, I absolutely could have edited behind. But yeah, so yeah, Raccoon City.
Home of Umbrella.
This is where
Welcome.
their corporate headquarters are.
To a television intro for some reason.
It's paying homage to the B-rated horror flicks.
Well, no, it's honestly, looking at this intro, 100%, this is paying homage to Walking Dead. Look at this. This is a Walking Dead
Yeah, the
opening.
camera angles are probably, but I think it's fine. So yeah, we're leaving the secluded countryside, and Matt will be starting us off.
I mean,
with,
you say
Okay.
secluded. It was literally right next door to Raccoon City.
well, it was surrounded
And
by.
also,
It was,
you say-
okay, well, it was rural or countryside, whatever. We're going urban.
And also, you say Walking Dead, and I fully believe you. For some reason, I'm just imagining the Twin Peaks theme playing during all this.
That also would not be too bad. I wish we had a really good Twin Peaks game that wasn't Deadly Premonition, because I would love to do something.
And Deadly Premonition 2.
And Deadly Premonition 2.
Both available on the Nintendo Switch.
So, while we're getting
But
into the adventure ahead of us, Matt, mind explaining how the scenario system works?
Yes, so as you guys can see, we are doing Leon A. After you beat the campaign with 1 to 2 characters, you unlock a second scenario, which is technically supposed to be, what was this other character doing while you were on your adventure? But really turns into a, this is an alternate universe, and don't question it.
Right,
Yeah, no,
without
they
that.
more or less nixed the whole scenario A/B scenarios mechanic from the original game and made it a little more streamlined for the sake of the remake. Which, not the biggest fan of that, even though I do understand why they had to go this route.
Yeah. Also,
Just because it was handled not handled all that well in the original either.
Yeah, I will say though, interesting enough, the original 2 was kind of more connected with its A/B scenario than this game. But the thing is, as well, this game, a lot of people consider Claire A, Leon B to be canon. However, we're just going to fuck with that canon. So.
Well, it's also for the fact of, as Matt kindly put it, he did not want to do Leon B because it's hard. Also, speaking of
Fuck
hard,
you.
that truck... Oh.
Oops. Double oops.
Aw, I was hoping for a hard synthesizer.
Oh, looks like he got bit.
Rolling around at the speed of sound.
Speed of sound.
Places.
Yeah, places to go.
I don't think that's the right thing to be playing here.
No.
But no,
But,
the
yeah,
reason
the giant
why,
gun truck going after them, and he's
But no,
on fire.
the reason,
That's the song we should. I mean, I guess it doesn't really matter now because the thing's literally tipped over.
Would anybody like to know the real reason as to why I didn't do Leon B or Claire A?
It's
Why
funnier
not?
for me to think that you were just spooked.
Fuck you. No.
Oh god, Claire's
how
dead.
How our ears are not burning at this point, or we are.
Also, Claire's dead. Super dead!
Oh no. Oh boy. Just to hammer in the possibility of her being dead.
But okay, yes, Matt, explain to us, while we run for our lives, why did you decide to do Leon A?
It is my favorite scenario. of the game. It's not overly difficult, but it's not overly easy either. I like the puzzles
awesome.
with it the more, I like the weapons with it.
That's
So,
fair.
I prefer Leon A personally, and the way the story unfolds in Leon A, to me, I like a little bit more.
We're not going that way. You cameraman, you
Yeah,
crazy?
let's not. Yeah, we're not cray here.
The cameraman works for the zombies.
Yeah, and I guess a better way to compare the whole first and second scenarios is that they don't even really change the story between the two of them. By much,
Not
anyway.
really,
Like
but
the most they do is like change some like gameplay elements around, but the story more or less plays out the same no matter which character you
Also,
use.
hi, call out the PT. You'll be
Oh, that's what that was for. Huh, okay.
missed. Yeah.
And
wow.
I meant to say this while the truck guy was tipping over, but that's pretty much a representation of me when I was attempting to record the classic RE2.
Yeah.
And now you know why I didn't bother.
Actually, James, explain to us what some of that was like, since we are in RE2 as we are approaching the police station. So what was classic RE2 recording like?
I mean, recording it in itself wasn't so much the hard part. It's more so the matter that I don't have as much experience with that game or RE3 as I do the original Resident Evil. 'Cause
Right,
I definitely
that
remember
makes
like testing that one out here and there, and seeing a lot of people play the game. Whereas with all the others, it was mostly just
Also,
like background
on.
music, background noise to me. Anyway,
And
RPD.
here is the gorgeously realized police station.
Yep.
My
Which
Look-
God, this
We'll-
game looks good.
we'll
Looks
learn.
more like an art museum if you ask me.
We'll get into that a little bit later. But right off the bat, got ourselves some first aid sprays, and Matt, are
I'll
there
show
any...
it off. Don't worry.
Well, not just that. I was gonna say, Matt, are there any main differences between Leon and Claire? Kind of like how we learned that there was a big thing between Jill and Chris back in
Weapons,
RE1.
puzzles, and keys.
Oh,
Those
but not
are
inventory?
the main differences between them. There is no inventory differences between the two, actually.
What did you just discard?
upgrade your inventory throughout the game, and yeah. One
Okay.
thing I do like, though, they do start you with the same amount of inventory as the original game.
Well, of course,
More or less,
unlock it.
and you get more on top of that.
Especially if you go and check through Matt's knick-knack drawer, you'll find another pouch ready for inventory usage.
Yep, I actually have one right here. In hand.
It's very decent quality too. Oh,
Yeah. Very nice
and
quality.
and of course we're not the only. And of course we're not alone.
Also,
Okay.
I will say, earlier I was trying to say something. They
Why are
did
you staying
change-
so damn close, you idiot?
So anyway, they changed something from the original 2 that I think was a very good change. The original... So as you saw earlier, when the truck was hurtling towards us, the zombies were trying to get into the car and all that. And this is probably about 45 minutes after driving into the city. In the original game, for some dumbass reason, they drove all that way, like 45 minutes, and didn't know there was a zombie in the fucking back seat.
What?
I
It's
mean,
super stupid.
when you really think about it, the smell alone would have tipped it off, or tipped them off.
You know what that reminds me of? It reminds me of that scene from Dead Rising where the helicopter comes and you think it's about to come save Frank,
Right.
but the zombie just pops up from behind.
Yeah.
In the helicopter? It's
Just like that.
I feel like there'd just be this like humorous scenario where they're both driving in and Claire's like, how are we even going to be able to find the police station? I don't know. This whole city's infested. All the streets are blocked off. Well, how are we going to find a clear path? And then he's like, I don't even know how I'm supposed to sleep with y'all talking a ruckus up here in the front. And he just strikes them out. And then
I'm
he
sure
just
Leon
strikes
right
them
now is wishing he had a pair of gloves on.
out. Matt,
Yeah.
another thing to talk about, since I'm going to find every chance for idle chit chat as I can in this damn franchise.
Ooh.
Did you ever play the RE2 demo, which included this section of the police station?
Yes, I did.
What did you think of it? And I heard that there were some things that were made different because it was mainly just designed to show people how like menacing and
Yeah,
more intimidating the zombies were.
Kind of, yeah. There are a couple differences, but honestly, it's been so long, I cannot fully remember what the demo's differences was.
Okay.
I will admit. However, there is one thing. The demo was updated when Resident Evil 3 came out, so that once you're in the courtyard area, out in the entrance, if you go near the gate, you can hear Nemesis yelling, "Stores."
Oh wow, that's actually interesting.
Yep.
Too bad they
Look
didn't
it
do
up.
anything with that until the third remake.
Yeah.
Maybe I should run and get that.
Alright,
on
shut
it.
up!
Don't worry, we got you, buddy.
Man, nothing to lose a leg over, am I right? Oh,
Yeah. I mean,
Well, close for comfort, don't you think?
Stop being so whiny,
Hey.
alright?
Hey.
It's not like you're going to lose your lower half,
Oh.
alright? I mean, come on.
okay,
That'd
we're
be
kinda-
just ridiculous and something out of like an alien movie or something.
By the way, ladies and gentlemen,
But,
we're not playing the Japanese version.
Nope.
Yeah.
The Japanese version would have kept his his body intact because they don't like contestants.
Yep. No, yeah, no, this game, Resident Evil 2, a lot of people know, it's the original along with this. The original Resident Evil was more about the atmosphere, the monsters, stuff like that. This, Resident Evil 2 was more about pushing the body horror.
Right, and the overall, what's the word? Severity of the situation. Which
Oh, yeah, no,
and then RE3 more or less did that,
Also,
but tenfold.
here's a nice little trick. If you press the pause button while this guy is knocking on the door, it will actually get him into the room faster.
Did not know that. And
I wanted to go back to just, if I can go back to that guy after we saved him and his legs were off. Just with his final breath, he's like,
Also, I
Devil
hate
damn
that.
it, the marathon was tomorrow!
Also, unfortunately, that guy got me, and then
Oh,
the
boy.
other zombie fucking double times me. Or no,
Almost-
oh,
almost
no,
did.
is that
Almost.
different? Is that a
I
different
think
time?
I think it's a
when
different
they
time.
double
But
yeah.
it I mean, it happened to me in RE1. It'll happen to everybody. Just get out of there. Also, do you think that guy's gonna? Also, do you think that guy's gonna survive his wounds, Matt?
Aw, dang
bullet
it,
to
not
the
my
head?
leg.
Wait, bullet to the head or legless guy?
Legless guy.
I think that'll be fine.
I'm kind
This
of half
guy,
and half.
however, yeah, no,
Also-
he gone.
I was gonna say I'm kind of half and half on that other guy.
Jeez.
Ah.
Who's gonna clean up all that cranberry jam?
Hello, Marvin.
Hey, Marvin, looking a little more pale than usual, buddy.
Leon Kennedy.
All right, Matt, go ahead.
Last try, I couldn't.
What?
So far, it's this is black guy number 2 in the franchise that we meet.
Black
and we'll see
police-
subsequently die later.
Black police officer number 2 out of, and I'm counting here, 6.
On the bright side, at least Marvin in this game doesn't go down quite as pathetically as he did in the original.
Yeah, no, in
Oh,
the
no,
in
he's
the
gonna
original
be
game,
a-
we literally meet him. He goes, "Hey, be careful out there." Okay. Ugh.
Now here he's
And then
basically
you saw how which was pretty revolutionary for its time, literally transcending the boundaries to zombiehood.
yeah.
Yep.
Here we see something similar to what James said, but also here he's gonna kind of, for the time being, be our dude in the couch for looking through and finding out what's going on in this police station.
The guy on the couch. That doesn't sound quite as fun.
But goddamn, is it far more comfortable.
Also,
So-
you got blood all over the notebook. Aw, fuck you.
Oh, I'm sorry, I should have been more considerate. Remind me as I reach for my handkerchief.
So one thing worth mentioning regarding Marvin here is that he actually addresses both Leon and Claire differently. Like, obviously, Leon's a rookie cop, so therefore he is technically, Marvin is pretty much the superior. And then you got Claire, who's a simple civilian. So,
Also, hold on.
not
So
quite
he's
as
more
harsh.
If you see one of those things, uniform or not, you do not hesitate. You take it out. Or you run. Got it?
Yeah. We got it, sir.
You'll learn more about what he's referring to and why he feels so passionately about that in RE3.
In the R3 remake, which, not going to lie, is a change that I really don't like.
I don't mind I don't mind the change for his character, but I do mind the character that they use in order to show that.
Oh, no, that's what I mean. That's the problem. But yeah, and here we have the combat knife.
Oh, the
Man,
knife
these
that this was so OP in RE1. We can use this to slash at anything.
Yeah, unfortunately, the knife in this game runs on Breath of the Wild logic.
Also, you saying that RE1's knife was good? You're silly.
Yeah.
It was only good in Deadly Silence because you actually had access to the thing at all times.
Yeah. Anyway, join us in the next part as we might look a little different, but yeah. Thank you for watching. See you guys next time.
Is it just me, or does this outfit smell a little 1940s?